everyone, it's Sharonda from Payorwait, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Blackening, which is currently playing in theaters. This film is directed by Tim Story and it stars Antoinette Robertson, Dwayne Perkins, Sinqua Walls, as this film centers around 7 black friends who go away for the weekend and end up trapped in a cabin with a killer with a vendetta. Would their street smarts and knowledge of horror movies help them survive the night? Probably not. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, hello, so glad you came, I hope you stay. I'll tell you what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie, and should you pay your wait to see The Blackening in theaters. So what did I enjoy about this film? I just like that we got a horror film with all black people, y'all. Guess what y'all can't do? Kill all the black people first, because it's a whole black cast, and that's what I was here for. But also, too, it kind of subverts the horror genre. It throws away these tropes of things that we think have to happen in order for a horror movie to keep going. And if you ever sat and talked with your friends, like, why don't they have more black people? You'd be like, because we're not going to make all these dumb decisions. And then also, too, you wouldn't have a movie without dumb decisions. And honestly, The Blackening, like, kind of dispels that myth, all right? You can have a whole group of black people making the decisions that we think that our people will make in a movie like this, and still have a nice 90-minute runtime. Now, let me say that for the people in the back who've been having all these 2-hour-plus movies in theaters lately. It was a 90-minute movie that came and did what it needed to do in 90 minutes, and it was still good. I don't know who needed to hear that sermon, but I want to lay that on your hearts that you can make a good film and only be 90 minutes, all right? Amen. So, also, too, I love that this film is unapologetically black. And I like that this underlying theme in the movie is, what does blackness actually mean? You know, we always hear like, you know, black people are not a monolith. We don't all have to behave or act the same. And then we always have those instances where it's just like, I don't know you, I don't know your family, but somehow we still have the same beliefs and ideals. And I like that this movie really plays upon, what does it mean to be black? What does it mean? Like, how do you challenge your blackness, or how do you prove your blackness? And it's done in a hilarious way that involves answering questions that they believe only black people would know. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to play the game The Blackening, my black ass will be dead, all right? But I'm glad I wasn't in the movie. But as you get into them answering these questions, it's absolutely hilarious. And I really need them to make a real game, because, like, this game will be a hit at any cookout, any game night. I just need y'all to do that and go ahead and run me my 10% for giving y'all the idea, all right? All right. But I like that when the movie feels like it's going to outstay its welcome, because how long can you keep a 90-minute movie going of just answering black trivia questions, right? And as soon as you feel like, all right, this is funny, but if y'all keep doing this a little bit too long, I'm going to be over it. And they never outstay their welcome. Once they find something that's funny, they don't hold on it too long. Okay, we did the card games, it was funny, but let's move on to something else, and let's move on to something else. And so what I would say is that it has really great pacing, because they're aware of their audience. They're aware of how long you can actually keep your audience engaged with kind of the same trick over and over again. And that's one of the things that I actually did appreciate about this movie. But most importantly, it's a movie that truly deserves a theatrical experience. A part of what I loved about this is actually being able to talk back to the movie. Not like, they're like, Sharonda, we always talk back in horror films, but like, no, like it actually has audience engagement that kind of helps the movie become even funnier. And I love that I was in a packed theater with black people everywhere in the screening. And I was just happy that it was just unapologetically who we are. I didn't need to explain it to try to appeal to other audiences who might not be black. It was just like, you just had to be there, had to live that experience to understand what was going on. Now, it was some non-melanated people that was laughing by me, and I was like, I know you don't know the black ass reason why this is so funny, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you live your life, because you was getting a laugh, I was getting a laugh. I don't think it was for the same reason, but at least I didn't feel like they were laughing at us, because that's the stuff that makes me upset. And I didn't feel that way. But I do think that the movie is absolutely hilarious, especially as it kind of questions, it kind of attacks some of these tropes that we see in horror films. And then it kind of reamends like what would happen in a black scenario with a black cast. Now, also too, I have to say this is probably one of the best uses of an ensemble. You know, typically it's like you have all these different actors in here, you know, people from different backgrounds. And I have to say that everyone had their moment to shine. Everyone is equally hilarious in this movie. Jermaine Fowler is hilarious in this. Melvin Gregg, Jay Farrell, Grace Byers had some really funny moments. Like, when I say that every single person did what they needed to do and they equally contributed to the movie, nobody was like carrying the movie on their back. It was equally split amongst the whole cast. And it's probably one of the best uses of an ensemble. I never felt like, oh, well, this person didn't get enough screen time or they could have did more with this character. I think they were very well aware of all the strengths that all of these actors have in the movie, and you actually get to see that unfold. Now, do I have any issues? I really don't feel like I had any issues because, like I said, from a pacing standpoint, in moments where I felt like, this is about to start to get old, they quickly moved on to something else. And so, to be honest, like, do I have anything bad to say about the Blackening? No. It was funny. And then it was a little scary. My friend, she kept jumping. I was like, girl, you got one more time to jump on me, and I'm finna throw you out the movie myself. But I laughed at the movie. I talked back to the movie. It was okay to talk back to the movie. There were things that, like, would not make sense unless you were just there amongst the audience, like, being in the moment in the movie. And I just have to say it's probably going to be the best theatrical experience that I will have this year. It's definitely the best theatrical experience that I've had in quite some time. And honestly, as someone who has been very critical on movies, I just like that we had a movie that doesn't try too hard. It knows exactly who its audience is. It knows exactly what it wants to do. And I have to give kudos to Tracy Oliver and Dwayne Perkins. You know, Dwayne took this was a short that aired on Comedy Central, and they fleshed this out into a full movie. And I just thought that it was absolutely brilliant. I just really did not expect to have as good as a time that I did. And this movie will probably be in my top 10 movies of the year. And y'all know I don't like to really overhype films. Y'all know I hate when people do that. But I would definitely tell you and your friends what you need to do with your coins. You need to go see this movie in theaters. If you want to watch a fun horror comedy with a whole cast of Black people on your screen that is just a laugh out loud from beginning to end, I think you're going to enjoy yourselves. I think you're going to be like, this is the best money I done spent all year, all right? So if you've already seen The Blackening, let me know in the comment section below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or you're like, Sharona, you tripping? I don't agree with you. Or like, yes, this is one of the best movies that I've seen. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of The Blackening? But those are my thoughts on the film. As always, my name is Sharona from payorwait. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. And until I see you again, bye.